So we spent the last few days and nights at Coconut Tree Bay on Manjak Cay, where there was no infrastructure at all. It was great to be there and to have the place to ourselves. That was really nice. This morning we went outside into the Atlantic to get past Whale Cay safely, and now we're heading into, what is this? This is Fisher's Cay. We're going to look to anchor in Fisher's Cay at Fisher's Bay at Great Guana Cay. So hopefully we can find a safe place to anchor there. We'll see. You can see that unlike Coconut Tree Bay, Fisher's Bay has some settlement and some infrastructure. It's just a matter of whether we can find a good place to anchor. Okay, so there wasn't actually any space at Fisher's Cay. All the safe anchorages in sand were taken. We would have had to anchor in weed or else anchor basically right on top of somebody else, which would be pretty rude. So we didn't do that. We came around the corner into the harbour and we got on a mooring ball. It's only 25 bucks a night, so that's pretty good value. Much safer than being in weed for a few nights. So I'm pretty happy with all of that. No problem getting on the mooring ball, and for the next 2 days we'll be exploring the town. So yesterday, after we found we couldn't anchor at Fisher's Cove or Fisher's Bay, we did move into the harbour, as I said, and we got on a mooring ball. A little later on we were kind of crowded out by a couple of big catamarans. I can't really blame them, it's not their fault, but you know, it's a bit much when you're in a 40-foot monohull for these 50-foot cats to come shouldering their way in. We went to shore, we got some groceries. There's a grocery store in town, which is great. They're actually even open on Sunday, which is a nice change around here. Today is Sunday afternoon, and we are on the beach. This is the Atlantic side of Guana Cay. It's a 5-mile long beach. It's wide, it's long. You can see the beautiful shades of blue and green. We've got our own setup here with our own beach tent to provide us with shade, our own loungers. We bring a cooler. It makes us independent. We can enjoy spots like this even in places where there are no amenities whatsoever, like when we were recently in Powell Cay. So it's nice. It gives us an amount of freedom we wouldn't otherwise enjoy. Anyway, what else are we going to be doing here? We're going to be doing some provisioning tomorrow, so let's see how that goes.
One thing I've been doing over the past few weeks is catching up with some reading on my Kindle. I actually have on my phone here an app called Libby, which allows me to browse the catalogue at my local library in North Carolina, which is really awesome, and find books that I want to read. I've currently got this book by Terry Pratchett, and once I've found them, I can read them on my Kindle. It's delivered by Amazon. I really like this app and being able to borrow these books for free. I'm reading all kinds of stuff by William Gibson and Neil Stevenson and Barbara Cartland. No, not Barbara Cartland. But anyway, it's really good. You should try it.
Here we are at Grabber's for lunch. And I'm going to have lamb wrap, and Dan is having the fish and chips. What kind of fish did you get? Mahi. Mahi. Awesome. Well, we had a good time at Great Guana on a mooring ball in the harbour here. We got some provisioning done, we had some beach time, we explored the island a little, we met some local people, we bought some propane, which is good because we need that for our cooking. Been a very fruitful time. Today the winds are going to be light. We're going to sail across to Archer's Cay where we can run our water maker. We'll spend the night there. And the next day we're going to go to Marsh Harbour, which is the third biggest settlement in the Bahamas, I think. It's a pretty big place. We'll be able to do some real grocery shopping there. We'll also be able to shelter from some pretty strong winds that are going to start coming out of the east in about 30 hours time. So that's where we're going to go after we leave Archer's Key tomorrow. Anyway, it's been a good time here at Great Guana. So thank you everyone who helped us out here.